So, ich bin wieder raus. Mit Trick 17, aber ich bin wieder raus. So, oh, was haben wir hier? Ich hoffe, ich komme da gleich auch wieder raus.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Ja, warum schieben wir das Teil denn nicht einfach mal rein?
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Gut, dann gehen wir jetzt wieder zurück. Oh, natürlich. Erstmal muss natürlich der Stuhl aus dem Boden fahren. Das muss ja alles den nötigen Stil haben.
Encrypted.
Was hat er erwartet?
Wayne Manor has
Natürlich.
7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave.
Tja.
In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Ein Plan?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Oh nein, bitte nicht. Da kamen wir doch eben nicht raus. Ich will das nicht. Oh nein. Oh. Ich glaube, wir müssen uns das Ding jetzt nochmal angucken. Okay. Alles gut. Ich war vorher nur zu neugierig anscheinend. Das war nicht geplant.
Burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce.
Okay, der versteckt sich.
Beat a dead argument, but
no one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I've had to cover for mysterious injuries before.
You've been lucky.
Or I'm just a really good liar.
A necessary evil in your line of work, I suppose. Though I hope you change careers someday. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Ich mag Alfred.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close. I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, wir sind hier fehl am Platz. Wir hätten uns ja zumindest mal was anderes anziehen können, oder? Ich meine, das fällt hier ja jetzt richtig auf. Na. War eben nicht so leicht, die Maus hier zieht ein bisschen nach. Ach komm. Wir haben's ja.
Thank you, sir.
Ich mag es, wie das alles hier aussieht. Also nicht, dass das alles so runtergekommen ist, natürlich, aber...
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Na, er hat ja auch gerade erst geschrieben, dass er sich verspätet. Das wäre ja komisch, wenn er denn jetzt schon da wäre. Huch, ich habe geklickt, bevor ich gesehen habe, wen wir jetzt ansprechen. Das war natürlich als guter Bruce Wayne nicht meine Absicht. Aber ist ja nichts passiert. Die Statue gucke ich absichtlich zuletzt an, weil ich glaube, dass wir denn das Treffen triggern. Und deswegen, ich will hier erstmal gucken, was es hier sonst noch so gibt. Auch alle Graffitis angucken. Vielleicht ist ja das ein oder andere Mal dabei, wo man sich sagt, hey, dass ich das gesehen habe, das hat mein Leben bereichert. Ich glaube es nicht, aber es könnte sein. Seht ihr? Und da ist er nämlich.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Hui.
Stay down!
Autschen.
This used to be a nice place. Lowlifes like you don't belong.
Autschen. Tja, Keule, das war
This is
verdient.
my park! Mine! You hear that?
Er ist stinkig.
Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new.
Okay.
Woo! That was the right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber
Ach
situation here.
komm.
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now
Das
all
wird
I
er,
got
glaube ich, nicht
is this
hören wollen.
park.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
Tja, das war nicht
Made
meine
himself right
Idee.
at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is
Der hat ganz schön
knocking on Gotham's door,
Stimmungsschwankungen.
and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Huh. Das Treffen war ja interessant. Wie gut, dass wir nicht auffallen.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And the rate of death and suicide inside the asylum itself is truly terrifying. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham.